Probably one of the most powerful platforms to find a job right now is LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you step by step through an in-depth screen share and all of my wisdom and knowledge being an executive career coach on LinkedIn, exactly how to do that. You don't want to miss this. This is the ultimate tutorial. You're going to learn everything you need. Come on back. How's it going, Nez Nation? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on this video. If you're new to my channel, I am Professor Nez, executive career coach, personal branding coach, online business strategist, actual business communications professor. And what we do here on this channel is we help you to earn more, grow faster, and stress a lot less by helping you build out a standout personal brand, aka online presence. This is where it's all happening. This is where everybody is doing their banking, their consuming, their hiring. It's all happening in this ecosystem. And so if you're interested in learning more, I've got a ton of videos. I'll leave links in the description. I've got an entire playlist on career advice, interview advice, job search, websites, where to go to find a job, how to present yourself, everything you need in the description down below, and especially on LinkedIn. And I want to talk about that in just a second. Before we get into the screen share, and by the way, make sure that you stick around to the very end of this video because I've got a very, very powerful tip. I've watched every video online when it comes to tutorials and showing people how to use LinkedIn, and nobody talks about this. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video because this is going to change the game for you. Get ready to use LinkedIn to the utmost ability that you can. This is going to be, I mean, it's insane. So stick around to the end. Another thing that would really help us out, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribing, because, you know, you're going to learn everything you need to know about how to take your career, business, and your online presence to the next level. I've been doing this for over 25 years, and so I'm here to help you. So make sure that you consider that. Now, first things first, before I get into the screen share, the first thing that I want to talk to you about is before you even look for a job on LinkedIn, before you even search and use these unbelievable features that I'm going to demonstrate for you step by step. This is the complete tutorial. You need to make sure that you have two things absolutely polished and perfect first, and that is, number one, your resume. Your resume needs to be updated. If you haven't updated your resume in a long time, if you haven't revamped it in quite some time, make sure that it is set to the standards of modern times that we're facing right now. I've got links in the description to an ultimate resume template builder, also a ton of videos on how to build your LinkedIn and resume presence. And so make sure you check that out. Number two is make sure that you have a modern, beautifully presented LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile needs to be on par with the standards of today's hiring practices and branding practices. A lot of you, and I have a lot of clients, this is what I do in my agency, a lot of you think that your LinkedIn profile is just something that you sign up for and you just kind of put your name out there and bada boom, bada bing, you've got a LinkedIn profile. It's much more involved than that. There is an art and science. If you don't have your LinkedIn profile set up properly, this video is going to have no bearing. It's going to have no effect on your ability to get a job or a career. I've got links in the description down below. I'm a personal branding keynote speaker. I speak on LinkedIn. I'm a LinkedIn expert. And so I've got a bunch of videos in the description down below that will help you with that. So make sure that you go check those out. Continue watching this video because you're going to want to take notes and you're going to want to really watch this over and over again. But if you don't have those two things set before this video, you want to make sure that you do. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into the screen share. Okay, so obviously the first place that you want to go is you want to go over to linkedin.com and sign in and log into your LinkedIn profile. So once you've done that, I've kind of assumed that you know how to do that. So what you want to do is you're going to see this tab up here with all of these options at the very top right, especially if you're on desktop. If you're on mobile, this may look a little bit different. I always recommend you know, when you're doing these in-depth searches you just get a little bit more real estate, a little bit more fluidity to the desktop version versus searching for jobs on mobile. You can definitely do it on mobile, but for our purposes, and this will be something that you can implement if you're just doing this on mobile or an iPad, especially an iPad or a tablet, but I'm using the full kind of desktop screen recording. So without further ado, so you're going to see all of these different tabs at the very top right. Home, this is, the home page where your newsfeed is. Network, these are the people. You can see I've got a notification. Jobs, this is where you want to go. This is what you want to click when you're looking for jobs on LinkedIn. So I'm going to go ahead and click jobs. And then you're going to come to this screen right here, which is very kind of self-explanatory. And you can also, the cool thing is you can create job alerts by clicking on, if I clicked on job alerts, you can actually, click on and toggle different recommendations so that you can save the job search. You can see here, it says here, you can turn on job alerts from any of your recent job searches, which is just awesome. So it's super, super easy. But let's go back here. So you can see here, you can type in, you click on the search bar here, search for your next job. So let's just say, I'm going to just type in, so I have some recent searches here. You can see this is so cool too, because, it will also kind of identify from your profile, like some of your specialties and what you've placed on your profile. Remember, I've got links in the description. You need to have a modern, fully polished and revamped profile before you search for any jobs on LinkedIn. And so so this is kind of cool that it does that. But so I'm just going to take a recent search here. I'm going to type in project manager. Now, let me go back really fast because if I wanted to narrow this down, it's obviously got my current location, but I'm just going to type in project manager. And then the cool thing is, right here, you can actually type in city, state, or zip code. So I'll just type in Los Angeles here, and it populates automatically, which is really cool. You can do Los Angeles County. You can do Los Angeles Metropolitan Area, Los Angeles, California, United States. I'll just type that in, and then it automatically searches. And so here's a couple of things that I want you to know. You can see right here that you're going to get a list of searches immediately, okay? And you can see the company there, project manager, Fusco Engineering in Los Angeles County. The cool thing is that LinkedIn also lets you know if you have any connections that work here, which is so cool, because if there's a job, that job search, most of the time, it has to do with who you know, not what you know, right? So having connections and having a network of people that you can depend on and that you can kind of leverage is going to make all the difference here. But this is just a strict tutorial on LinkedIn. So you're going to get this list of job searches. Now, do you see these different tabs up here at the very top? You can see sort by. This is really cool. You have so many options. You can cater your job search specifically down to company, down to location, down to date posted. You can see here, you can do most recent. If I wanted to click that and then I click apply, that changes to the most recent. You'll see this was posted 8 minutes ago. This was posted 18 minutes ago. It's just fabulous. And then the next tab here, you can do how far away. Do you want your exact location? Do you want 5 miles? Do you want 10 miles? Do you want a 50-mile radius? And then you just click apply and look what happens. You're going to get a lot more searches there. Do you see that? You can also click on date posted here. Look at how, it's just amazing how customized this is. Past 24 hours, etc. I'm going to just leave it at 8 any time. And here, right here, this is really cool because LinkedIn features. I'm going to talk to you really quickly about what Easy Apply is, okay? And this is really, really cool. But you can even customize your job search, personalize it to, down to look under 10 applicants. And it even shows you the volume, how many people, are in that specific category that you want to pick, that you want to select. And so I'm going to talk about Easy Apply in just a second, but I just want to go through these different tabs. You can search company. Let's say there's a specific company, like I can type in Amazon, right? Watch this. And look, it populates automatically. Click on Amazon. I click on apply. Boom. You're going to see every single job. If there's a specific company that you're looking for, look at that. And then you're going to see also over here, you're going to see where it says experience. You can click on experience. You can even select what level experience you are. You an executive, and it tells you how many jobs are listed in that experience section. So if you customize it, one of the things that you have to be aware of when you customize it down to very, very in-depth specificities, there may be less, listings, but that's fine. Not that that's a bad thing, but that's fine. You can also click on all filters right here, and I'll do that in just a second. You can also click on clear, which, watch this. If I click on clear, it goes right back to the very first one. But let me go ahead and, because this is so cool, isn't it? Now, let me go ahead and click on all filters. Watch this. This is where you can get, everything down in one page. And also there's even more in-depth customizations, because look at this. You can actually customize industry, job function, title. You can even specify it down to benefits, which is just absolutely insane. And you can see, again, you've got the volume, got the numbers for each one. If you're like, I definitely need, vision insurance or 401k, it's unbelievable how you can customize this. But let me scroll back up to the top. So you've got all of the ones that we just covered. You could even specify salary range. So, this is taking job search. LinkedIn has made job search. And I know you can do this on different platforms, but a lot of people are unaware of the different filters that you can use on LinkedIn. So the customization, the preferential, personalized search is here. It's available on LinkedIn. Now, let's go back to this. I want to talk about easy apply. Okay, let's say that there's a job here that interests you, correct? And so I'm just going to stick to this first one here, project manager. Now, you're going to see two tabs here. You're going to see that you could save this job for later, if you wanted to, or you can apply right now. If you click on apply right now, it's going to take you directly, to the website. And this is where you can go ahead and apply for the position right there. Okay. And so that's one way to do it. Now, one thing that when you're looking at the job to make sure that this is an appropriate job that you want to, apply for, is to scroll down. So once you click, let's say I click on this job here for Suffolk Construction. Let's go back to the first one though. So we want to scroll down. There's a way to scroll down here. Apologize for the messages there. There's a way to scroll down here, and you can kind of get an idea of what the job entails. You can get a description of the job. Sometimes you get a description of your of the company itself, and they leave a message. Also, again, you can see mutual connections. Like, for example, if I clicked on this one right here, you're going to see my mutual connections are going to show up right there in the corner. And again, you just kind of scroll down here, find out what do they need, what are they looking for, you can see benefits here. This is really cool. And remember, stick around to the end, because I'm going to talk to you about what this part really entails, and how you can make sure that your LinkedIn profile will be at the top of the list for the types of jobs that you're applying for. But this right here is really important, these different skills. And you scroll down and you get kind of all these great data insights, like hiring trends over the last 2 years for this specific company. You're going to see, median tenure is 6.7 years. You get a lot more. And you can also click on see more company insights if you're interested in that. And then even down here, you see this little see more button. You can learn more about the company, right there. And so this is really, really important. And again, you can apply either, now this one right here, again, you can either save it or you can apply. Now, Nez, what is easy apply? Well, this is so awesome. And again, remember why I said it's so important to make sure your LinkedIn profile is on point. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile represents your best self in today's landscape, not yesterday's. Make sure that it's completely professional and up to the standards that everybody wants from their LinkedIn profile right now. If I click on easy apply, watch this. I'm going to click on easy apply. Check this out. I can apply directly. I can apply directly with my LinkedIn profile. Isn't that cool? It has my email address, my phone number there. I can click on next. Watch this. I can click on next. And then what's it going to do is it's going to apply automatically to this role. And I can even upload my resume. There's all these steps. And you just keep following that. You click next. Now it's saying here a resume is required. So this is so cool. This is why I said your resume is really important. But basically, you just follow the steps, and you can apply directly to positions through LinkedIn. So anytime, I'm just going to get X out of this right here. So anytime that you see that easy apply button with that LinkedIn insignia, that means you can apply directly with your LinkedIn profile. And it most of the time will ask you to upload your resume as well. Remember this tab up here that I talked about earlier, LinkedIn features? Again, if you click on that, if you only want to find or only want to be distributed the positions that allow, because not every position will have that easy apply button where you can apply directly through LinkedIn. But if you wanted to change that, let's say I only wanted easy apply, you just click on easy apply. It says here there's 484 for this specific position of project manager and in this location. So if I only wanted, whoops, sorry about that. Let me go back. So if I only wanted that, you can see right here, I apply that. Now, every single job, okay, every single job over here now has that easy apply insignia. So if I click on this right here, look at this, Project Manager, Invest Cloud in Los Angeles. It's new. It was posted 21 hours ago. You'll see that big in easy apply button. Again, if your LinkedIn profile is on par and you've got a resume, look, it's asking here to upload my resume. All I need to do is, once I'm sure that my LinkedIn profile represents me best and I've got an updated resume, then all I need to do is click on submit application and you're done. That's how easy it is to use LinkedIn job search and find a job on LinkedIn. Now, remember how I said I wanted you to stick around to the end. Now, this is really, really important, okay? So every single job, I'm going to talk about something that I've seen nobody talk about this. Every job has a list of skill sets, otherwise known as keyword phrases, to basically make sure, because these companies can get thousands of applications, if not more, to really kind of pre-vet people to make sure that they're getting the right kind of people before they start, wasting, because, hiring can be a rigorous, time-consuming activity. And so they want to make sure that they're getting the right people. So look at this. This is really important, especially with the easy apply positions. You get this menu right down here. If you scroll down, first of all, you're going to get this menu of skills that they're looking for. And you're going to see these check marks. Now, these blank check marks mean these skills are missing from your LinkedIn profile. If you see that blue check mark right there, that means that you have those skills and you match for those. And so look at this. This is really important, this menu right here. This menu will tell you how well LinkedIn, actually the AI of LinkedIn, this is how cool this is, guys. The AI of LinkedIn will actually tell you how well you match to this position. Now, if you want to change this, you notice how it says here, you have 1 out of the top 10 skills among all other applicants. So I'm missing all of these. That's because I'm not a project manager, right? I'm a business coach and a personal branding coach. And so you'll see that the only skill that I have here is Microsoft Office. Now, if your specialty happens to be something that you think should be perfect for this position, which is project management, well, then what you need to do is you need to literally screenshot this or write down all of these skills. I'm going to tell you this is absolutely crucial. And then go back to your profile. How do you go back to your profile, Nez? Click on this little button with your picture on it, and then click on View Profile, okay? And this is where you're going to scroll all the way down, and this is where you're going to find how to add those much-needed skill sets that are going to put you at the top of the pile. Now, you're going to scroll all the way down on your profile. Think of your profile as your kind of virtual business card. It's literally your personal professional website. It's a website. That's what it is. It represents who you are. What you're going to do here, you see how it says skills and endorsements here. What you're going to do here is you're going to click on add a new skill. Now, I've already reached my limit of 50 here. But if you see that you also have reached your limit of 50, then this is what you need to do. You need to X out of here, and you're going to click the pencil instead, and this is where you can actually edit, because you're only allowed 50 skills and on LinkedIn. So you've got your top 3, pinned skills. Mine are personal branding, online business, public speaking, because I'm a professional speaker. I'm an online business strategist. I'm a personal branding executive career coach, right? And so you got your pinned skills right here, which if you want to know how to unpin that, just click on the pin. But if you've reached your 50 skills and you're not matching with the positions on LinkedIn, what you need to do is you need to scroll through your skills and find out which ones are the ones that are I guarantee you, most of you who do this are going to find that 90% of your skills are obsolete or they don't match to who you are, because this section is hardly ever talked about in any video. I've researched all the videos on LinkedIn job search, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn skills online. Nobody talks about this. So you're going to probably see that a lot of these, like I can even see right now, I don't even know if I really even care to have adult education on there, right? So I could just click on this garbage can. Watch this. Click on this garbage can over here, and boom, that thing's gone. Now, if I go back and click on save, watch this. I'm going to click on save. Now, when I go back in and click on add a new skill, so the pencil is sort of the edit. It says here, so let me go back real fast. So the pencil is sort of how you can edit your skill set, what it looks like, the orchestration, which skills matter, which ones don't. When you want to add a skill, obviously you would click on add a new skill right here. Now it says I have one more skill that I can add. I can choose something like, watch this. I'll just choose brand strategy because that's what I do. I'll click on brand strategy and then I'll add, right? Now what you want to do, okay, is you want to make sure, like I said, write down those skills that match you up with that job. Let's just go back real fast. So what you want to do is, okay, so you're going to click on that job post, click on the one over here on the left, and then scroll down. And this list right here, if you don't have all these blue check marks, what I would do, like say this is me, this me is you. I know, it sounds confusing. Say I'm you. So what you're going to do is you're going to write these down or have them in a separate window perhaps. Maybe just open up a separate window. You can do that very easily. You can just add another window here and then click on LinkedIn. Okay, and now you've got 2 windows. So you can have one window be your profile, and then the other window can be that list right there, right? And then again, you're going to scroll down to your skill sets, and you're going to click on add a new skill. Okay, now mine, I already added my 50. And you want to do what I kind of showed you how to do earlier, and make sure that you have room to add because the limit is 50. And then literally just go between windows here, and you can add those skills that match you up with the job. And then that way you will be perfectly appropriated for every position that you're dying to have, especially the positions that you're dying to have. But before you start thinking, is this like a way of gaming the system? No, it's not. I can guarantee without a shadow of doubt that most of you in your skills section, that is the least utilized, probably the most underutilized section in the LinkedIn profile that hardly anybody talks about. I can guarantee you that if you go through your skills, some of you may not even have a skills section. And if you don't have a skills section, what you want to do then is go to the top of your profile like I'm here, and you want to add profile section. And that's where you would click on skills here. And see, I already have a skills section, but if I didn't, there'd be a plus sign here. And that's where I'd want to add my skills section. Like, for example, this is what it would look like if I clicked on additional information. Or maybe let's click on something else here. See, I've got everything on my LinkedIn profile. So let's see, supported languages. Okay, add profile in another language. Okay, so you'd most of the time what you would see is you would see that plus sign, but because I've been on LinkedIn since 2007, I've pretty much got every section. I can't add anything else. So basically, you're going to see that plus sign if you don't have a skills section, and then again go back to the jobs, and scroll down. You're going to click on the job. So whatever job you click on, I'm going to click on a different one. And then once you click on that job, scroll down. There's another scroll feature, and make sure. You see, I match up a little bit better for this one. But again, I'm missing these crucial ones. So if I only have 3 out of the top 10 skills, you better believe that somebody's going to have 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, and you're not even going to be looked at, no matter how much you qualify. So this is super, super important, guys. I hope you found that extremely helpful. Finding a job on LinkedIn has never been more fluid, never been more convenient, never been more effective. And I hope that you will follow these teachings and follow these, follow this tutorial to a T, and I promise you're going to see amazing results. Make sure you leave in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see me add, or any other tutorials on LinkedIn, anything else. That is how you would find a job through LinkedIn job search. Thank you so much for watching this awesome tutorial. I hope you got a ton of value from this. Please, again, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that smash button, otherwise known as the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps us reach more people. And make sure that you subscribe if you want to learn everything you need to learn about taking your personal and professional life to the next level. You've come to the right place. I've got in-depth tutorials, in-depth videos, everything from personal branding, how to get your money right, remote jobs, how to find jobs, how to interview well, how to present yourself well, resume, everything, how to get your message out there in the right, effective manner with the modern kind of standards. You need to consider subscribing to this channel. You're going to get a ton. I bring content and produce videos every single week, sometimes twice, 3 times, 4 times a week. And so you're going to get a ton of content, everything that's up to date, state of the art. Please consider subscribing down below. And don't forget, go check out those other videos in the description down below. Everything about LinkedIn branding, career advice, job search advice, everything that will complement this video that you've watched right now. Thank you so much. Go check them out, and I'll see you in the next video.